And if I say, your lady mother is coming, go and take a chair. There's one here, there's one here. Oh, hands. Hands is Juliet. Now, you'll notice on the chairs, there's a line. It's a line, the last line someone says to Juliet before leaving. I want to think about what that means. So we've got Lady Capulet, talk not to me. Hans, you are Juliet. And you're going to say, go around, you say, cast me not away. Cast me not away.
Cast me not away. Talk not to me.
Turn your back. Talk not to me and turn your back. Go to the next person. Go to the next person. So maybe go to Sky.
Cast me not away.
Farewell, farewell.
Go to the next person.
Cast me not away.
And so you have the line here. You've got a different one here. Hand, back. So everyone, let's practice this line. This is the final one. Yeah. Hand, beg, starve, die in the streets. And think about the sound of this. So, cast me not away.
Cast me not away.
I think it's best you marry the county.
I think it's best you marry with the county. Okay, so we get the sense of it. So let's just, before we move on, let's just take the Juliet moment. So once you've finished, Juliet, you can come and sit down. Junsu, you're number one. So you won't be Juliet. Hans will give me this seat back. And I will shout out, your lady mother is coming. You all must change seats. The person who's left over becomes Juliet. And I want to think about the sounds. This is a moment I would like to sort of try and think about how that affects you. Just that sort of, these words affect you with the turn of the back. So let's just practice the phrases, yeah? So, first of all, cast me not away.
Cast me not away.
Cast me not away.
Cast me not away.
Don't throw me away. Don't throw me out. Cast me not away. Talk not to me.
Talk not to me.
Talk not to me.
Talk not to me.
Who is this? Who's this? Lady Cat. That's our mother, yeah? Farewell, farewell.
Farewell, farewell.
Who's this? Romeo. So let's just think about the different sounds there and the different nuances, yes? What that might be, how that is different. Talk not to me. Talk not to me. And farewell, farewell. Think about the sounds there. Then we've got cast me not away.
Cast me not away.
And then who's this up here?
Capulet.
Capulet, the man with the power. Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. Boom, yeah? Bum, bum, bum. And then finally we have the nurse, her. So I think it best you married with the county. I think it best you married with the county. I think it's best you married with the county. We have goodbye. Don't talk to me. Die. Advice. I think it's best you married with the county. So all those different ways of abandoning Juliet. And we just want to concentrate on how that sort of affects you as you go around. I know it's quite nervy, but if we can try and suppress the laughter and try and sort of think about the impulse, how the effect of that action, and then big acting exercise. So are you ready, Junsu? So Jongsu. Okay, yeah. Jongsu. Your lady mother is coming. No? So let's just take that. So you can just cast me not away. Anyone? Anyone?
Cast me not away. Farewell, farewell. Cast me not away. Talk not to me. Cast me not away.
Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets.
Cast me not away.
I think it best we marry with the county.
Okay, so there you go. Now, so let's now, I'd say when you actually give the statement and you're listening, really listen to what they're saying. Give them eye contact until they move away. Get that moment, because then we can work it into the script, work it into when we're actually bringing the script to life. So, but it might not be you. Your lady mother is coming. Buddy, buddy, buddy.
Cast me not away.
Farewell, farewell.
Cast me not away. It's not me. Cast me not away.
Hang, beg, starve, die in the streets.
Cast me not away.
I think it best you marry with the county.
Oh.
Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. So, you've got hands. Oh, that's so, okay for you. Okay. Just in time to join in. I'm going to please take your seats.
Hey, beg, tell us coming. Lady, how much you brought me food?
So who's next? So hands, if you would like to stand up. Maybe you want to go to the middle to give yourself a chance to go behind. And really enjoy the sounds now. Let's take a moment to just explore some of the language of Shakespeare and Romeo and Juliet, some of the insults. Rat catcher. Rat catcher. Dog. Hang. Beg. Starve. Die. In the streets. Talk not to me. Farewell. I think it best you married with the county.
I think it best you marry with the county.
Cast me not away.
Cast me not away.
Cast me not away. Just trying to tune into that tone of voice just to get the gravity of the situation. Your lady mother is coming.
Cast me not away.
Farewell, farewell.
Cast me not away.
Talk not to me.
Cast me not away.
Hang, beg, starve, die in the street.
Cast me not away. I think it best to marry with the county.
Now we're starting to get somewhere with a bit of drama there, yeah? Was there any moments when you felt a bit affected you?
Yeah. Every year.
In what way? How did it affect you?
Maybe melting down. Cry out.
Oh, right. So you got
Scary.
Scary. Yeah. Well, if you think, what is he saying to her? If you don't marry the county, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets. Now think of the audience at the time going into the Globe Theatre or the theatre to watch this. This was a society where they were bear baiting. Where there was no social security net. There was, a lot of them could remember the plague, where families were decimated. What would happen if Juliet was thrown onto the street? What would happen to her? What possibilities? What could she do to survive? Yeah, probably prostitution. That's what our father is wishing on her. Ooh. That's that's a lot. And people would come there and would have gone past prostitutes. They would have seen people. They would have seen probably ladies, begging with babies in their arms. They would really know what that was like. And so those words, imagine what the audience would feel there. gravity of that situation. Thankfully, we don't live in that situation anymore. Well, most of us. But you know, it does have resonance in the world still. So now, we're going to try and take this idea here of Juliet being abandoned, of the power of her father over everyone, and we're going to bring the scene alive. So we have 8 people. Originally, I would like to think about everyone working together to direct and bring the scene alive. We're going to look at a couple of tactics, some of the same tactics we used last week for the first French scene, and then we're going to look at an improvisation activity that will help us use gesture and space in a methodical manner. It's not an acting necessarily, you don't have to be a great actor, but if you remember last week, the effect was really quite nice with the sculpting. So first of all, where does this scene take place?
Juliet's bedroom.
Juliet's bedroom. Now, so let's make the bedroom. So we've got chairs, we've got to think about, so what would be in our bedroom? What do we know is in the bedroom? Well, what do? A bed, okay.
Window.
A window, and what else? We know we need a window and a door, don't we? Because that's the minimum, because Romeo leaves the window, people come in through the door. You can choose to have a bed if you want, but I mean, you could get away with not having a door and a window. You know, there's the beautiful thing about art. But let's just, for concrete terms, let's try and make a bedroom. Think about where the door is. Maybe you could put 2 chairs to define an entrance. A couple of chairs to define where the window is. And if you want a bed, you can do. You can have a dresser or wherever. So I'd like you all to work together. You can put your scripts down. We'll work towards making a set.